The 𝙽𝙬𝙬𝙨 Bandits came into Saturday's match against Plymouth on the back of a devastating Cab Direct Knockout Cup defeat on Friday at Scunthorpe, and the night couldn't have got off to a worse start when returning number 1 𝙃𝙬𝙬𝙨 was squeezed out in the first bend and was subsequently ruled out for the evening. Captain 𝙆𝙬𝙬𝙨 stepped in as immediate rider replacement in Heat 1 and led from the front to set the mood for the evening, beating Plymouth guest 𝙃𝙀𝙬𝙀𝙀 and securing a 4-2 heat advantage. After a shared race in Heat 2, Etheridge and Kemp teamed up for a 5-1 in Heat 3 to put the Bandits 6 ahead, and we joined James and Marty ahead of Heat number 4.
He's got a mission on his hands here, certainly.
Yes, the riders do indeed settle down for Heat number 4. The green lights are on. Oh, Jacob Hook having a bit of a nibble, but the Bandits pair streaking away. 𝙆𝙬𝙬𝙨 in particular, James, and he went straight for that dirt line. 4-2 down the back straight.
Yeah, 𝙆𝙬𝙬𝙨 like a greyhound out the traps. Ben Barker.
Oh, Ben Barker doing well to stay on the motorcycle.
How on earth did he stay on? That's allowed Bastien Bork to make inroads on him. Ben Barker pulling all sorts of lines, but ultimately he's not really getting any closer to 𝙆𝙬𝙬𝙨, who's streaking ahead in this one. And as we said, Bastien Bork looks that little bit more comfortable than Ben Barker, but the issue being that he doesn't know which direction Barker's going to go in. 4-2 as things stand at the moment.
Yeah, and Bastien just riding a clever 4 laps, tidy 4 laps. Ben Barker, really, James, all over the shop, really, and at times. He's inside, he's outside, and leg trailing. Flew back to the 90s there.
Yeah, he certainly is. Bastien Bork just not getting quite close enough to land that blow, but crucially, he is ahead of Jacob Hook. And if it stays like this, it'll be a 4-2 at the Bandits. So 𝙆𝙬𝙬𝙨 comes over the line to take the win from Barker, from Bork. And Bandits eking ahead just that little bit further. Another advantage in that one. Doing the job, but what do you say, Ben Barker, he was all action there.
𝙃𝙀𝙬𝙀𝙀 streaked away to win Heat number 5 to keep the Bandits' advantage at 8, before an incredible Heat 6 which saw the Bandits shoot themselves in the foot. Daniel Hume was too eager to get away from gate number 3 and subsequently crashed through the tapes, before 𝙫𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 Etheridge came off in the first rerun and was excluded. That left Bastien Bork, who replaced Hume, only for Bastien to crash through the tapes to leave the Gladiators with an unopposed 5-0, which brought the scores back within 3. The Gladiators came into this match in the back of an impressive win at Edinburgh on Friday, and after an incredible run of 5 shared heats, they must have fancied their chances of repeating Friday's efforts at Armadale. We rejoin the action in Heat 12 as Bastien and 𝙫𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 aim to put some daylight between the two sides.
What's going to happen?
The riders settle down for Heat number 12, James. The green lights are on, and the tapes rise, and it's all pretty even, but it's looking like the Bandits are going to get the 5-1. Certainly coming down the back straight, the Bandits are in a promising position, but what can Dan Thompson do about this? Now do the Bandits look to textbook ride to 4 laps? 𝙫𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 Etheridge on the inside, he's got Dan Thompson nipping at his heels.
That was a little bit untidy from the Bandits, it has to be said, in the early running. Not the best team riding I've ever seen. That was very, very tight between Dan Thompson and 𝙫𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀. Etheridge. He's buzzing all over the back of 𝙫𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀, Etheridge, but Bastien Bork leads from 𝙫𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 Etheridge, from Dan Thompson.
That was tight coming down the home straight.
Banging bars here. Dan Thompson, I knew I would get that right. On the inside, here comes Etheridge racking up the inside. Ding dong battle here between Dan Thompson and 𝙫𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀. Etheridge. They're knocking lumps out one another, banging bars, bar-to-bar racing here. Absolutely tremendous stuff. But it's a 5-1 as things stand at the moment. And is this the lead that the Bandits are looking for? There's about half a lap to go. Bastien Bork leads from 𝙫𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 Etheridge, from Dan Thompson.
And that is a phenomenal 5-1 for the Bandits there, James.
He's bodacious, he's bombastic, he's Bastien Bork, and he's a winner in Heat 12.
With the Bandits now 7 up, the Gladiators had to dig deep and answered straight back in Heat 13 with a 4-2. The 6-man Bandits needed heroes to get them over the line. Could Bork and Kemp be the match winners in Heat 14? Let's find out.
14, the green lights are on. The Bandits will get away brilliantly, James.
Yeah, Bastien Bork found a start, and he done it. Drew Kemp having to work hard to get the better of Kyle Newman, but he does so. Kel Newman going for the dive bomb, going into bend 3, not quite getting there. Kemp holds firm. Bastian Bork's on the high wide line. Drew Kemp comes round to follow him. Bandits on a 5-1. That's exactly what we need. If it stays like this, that will be enough for the Bandits to claim the win on the evening. But still a long way to go. Bork leads from Kemp, from Newman, and that's just what the doctor ordered if it stays like this, Martin.
Yeah, Kyle Newman having a bit of a nibble on the first lap and going into turn number 3, but the Bandits pair streaking ahead here, James, and barring any issue, looking like the Bandits are going to get a 5-1 in this one. And Bastian Bork making starts, James.
It's all a bit boring, isn't it? Bastian Bork making starts, but I tell you what, he'll not be bothered. He'll be coming out and picking up a win. And we said Ryder needed to step up and get the job done, and indeed that's happened. Bastian Bork and Drew Kemp getting the job done for the 𝙆𝙬𝙬𝙬 Bandits in that one with a massive 5-1.
The Bandits would have hoped to extend their lead further in Heat 15, but it was the Gladiators who had the last laugh, with Ben Barker and Connor Mountain teaming up for a 5-1 that meant the Bandits won by 5 points on the night. A reminder, there is no action at Shieldfield on Saturday, but we are back on June the 1st against the Scunthorpe Scorpions in the 𝙃𝙬𝙬𝙬 Championship. Until then, goodbye.